Omar, you're coming back off of an injury a couple weeks ago, and sorry, last week was probably one of your best games since you've been here. What does that mean for you, and how does that make you feel?
It just felt good to be back out there, playing again with my brothers. It just took a long time for me to get back. I wasn't used to being out, but that first game back, it was just fun being out there.
Curious how different SEC ball is from Pac-12 and how that adjustment's gone for you so far.
It's been good. I've just been preparing the same way, I just preparing, going hard in practice against great guys, playing, communicating and stuff like that. So it's really just been, it ain't been that much of a difference.
Omar, you got a guy, Whit Weeks, in your linebacker room. Really good young player. How have you kind of taken on a leadership role? Because you got a lot of young talent in that room.
Just being there for them guys, like if they have any questions, like Whit, hell of a player, he gonna be great, but he just young. But you can't even really tell that because he'll be out there making plays. But anytime he got questions or anything like that, I help him out and stuff like that. If he got problems with a fit or anything like that, I'm helping him. But they doing their thing for the most part. We just all helping each other for real.
How much better do you think this defense is now than it was in week one or even a couple weeks ago at Ole Miss?
I think it's a lot better. I think we're communicating better, playing off each other better. Bringing a lot more intensity. Being way more physical, tackling better. I think we've been taking strides, and I think we still trying to keep on building so that we could be that much better each and every week.
During the injury rehabilitation process, there's highs and lows, hard moments, good moments. What do you use to push through and motivate yourself to get through those tough times?
Just staying prayed up. I knew I was going to be back eventually. Like I didn't have it wasn't like a season-ending injury. It just was a nagging injury to where I progress and then I might have a setback and stuff like that. But I knew ultimately I was going to be back on the field. I just had to keep pushing through, don't ever get too low, stuff like that. Keep my head in the right place, keep attacking rehab and everything like that. So it just was about really pushing through, having a great mindset about it.
And speak about the nutrition center here at LSU. What's that like, having that in your arsenal as a player to be able to help you develop?
It's great. They feed us good, and then on top of it, you got Frakes and his staff that, anything you need, if you having trouble, planning meals or anything like that, or if you need extra, they making shakes for you and stuff like that, supplements and everything like that. So it's a great factor to have, just because it's about what you do off the field too that affect you on the field. You gotta have energy, you gotta eat the right way to be out there making plays and stuff like that. So they do a great job over there just helping us out.
Omar, the defense seems like you're getting better each week, and it's kind of all started up front. What have you kind of seen from the defensive line?
Just more attention to detail and drills and stuff like that. Really focusing in on drills and then taking that into the games for real.
It's a kind of a similar approach this week because you played a pretty run-heavy team last week, and Army, pretty run-heavy, not triple option necessarily anymore, but, they like to run the ball more so than pass.
Yeah, they still kind of they still kind of run the triple option just in a different, they not under center no more. They kind of do it from shotgun sometimes, but it's just all about, preparing the same way, but having great eyes, great technique, and just being more physical than them. So that's what we're trying to build throughout the week.
When you're fully healthy and you're full strength, what do you feel like you bring the best to this defense?
Experience, and then just flying around, you know, making plays. It just be fun to be out there. You know, I like with the backers, it's like we all play it. Like when we out there, we all communicating, playing off each other. On the field, like after each play, we just out there talking, oh, what you see, or what you get. I got this, da-da-da-da, I'll be ready for this. So it's just, I think like, just being in unison.
It seemed like you really missed that.
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Are you able to kind of stay in that by, I'll take it, my bad. Were you able to kind of stay in that by, you know, helping, giving advice to Witt or, you know,
Yeah.
Burke when he's in coverage?
Yeah, like even when I was out, I still was preparing like I was about to play in the game. So I was still in meetings, taking all the notes, you know, like going through everything. So I still was preparing like I was about to play, even though I know I wasn't healthy enough to be out there. But it was just so that like, if anybody had a question, I could be there for them to, you know, tell them, oh yeah, you got this or something like that. I'm just not completely out of the loop just because I'm not playing.